All right, so Alien Romulus, a movie I wasn't particularly too excited for because it is a franchise that is desperately trying to recapture the golden days because, since Aliens, I haven't really liked much Alien stuff coming out after that, and that was ages ago. But Alien Romulus is going to be that film that tries to get us back into loving this franchise again. So the plot does follow a group of young space colonists, and they come face to face with the alien, and they're scavenging around an abandoned space station. So it sounds like a very claustrophobic, tied-in kind of movie. It stars Cailee Spaeny, who seems to really be coming up. She's in a lot of upcoming movies. It's also got Isabela Merced. And it's also directed by Fede Alvarez, who directed Evil Dead, Don't Breathe, and other horrors. So I think they're really focusing on that horror element by bringing in that director as well, who also wrote it. And apparently this film takes place between Alien and Aliens, so there's a little bit of an interesting thing there. The director has also said that he's shown it to James Cameron, Ridley Scott, who have both loved it for different reasons though. And the director, Alvarez, he sought out the special effects crew from the film Aliens to help with practical sets and practical effects to really ground the VFX that are going to surround this. So, Nan, you've seen the trailer. You know these extra little details. Are you pumped for this movie? Are you excited? What did you think?
No, I'm not excited. I'm not a big fan of the Alien franchise anyway. I think, it's similar to Star Wars. There's more duds than there is hits. And I swear that we've been hearing this, bringing the movie back to its roots ever since like Prometheus. I mean, that came out, and pretty sure that's what they said. Then Alien Covenant came out, and I definitely think they said that. And now this comes out, and they're going to say that as well. So, if you're an Alien fan, I'm sure you'll be skeptical. But the cast behind it is definitely good, great as well. Cailee Spaeny is a fantastic up and coming actress, and I think. We saw in that trailer her reacting to like horror and like being scared and stuff like that. So I think she'll be able to capture that emotion really well. Fair. We don't see much of any other characters as much as we did with Cailee Spaeny. The director as well, he's known for quite a few horrors, and Don't Breathe. I know Don't Breathe is one of the most classic all-time great horror films as well. So I think it's a solid director. It's not really Scott's. That's a step in the right direction, I reckon. The fact that James Cameron, don't care about Ridley Scott's opinion because, let's be real, his track record...
Who started this?
Yeah, but his track record lately is a bit murky.
Questionable.
Questionable. But the fact that James Cameron has come out and pretty much endorsed this film does have me a little bit excited for this, for sure. And I believe that the director said that most of the creatures in this film is all practical. There won't be visual effects because he doesn't like using green screens.
Fair enough.
So
yeah,
that's a cool thing to see because it's very rare nowadays where we see films with practical effects.
Yeah, for sure, man. I'm going to go in the opposite direction to you. I started out in the same direction as you in terms of, we've heard all this stuff. We've heard it time and time again with all the Alien movies that have come out. And we've always kind of been disappointed by each one. But this one, I hadn't heard much about it. I kind of just dismissed it because, another Alien movie, or just wait and see how that turns out. But I had heard beforehand that James Cameron, Ridley Scott, they've both seen it, they both loved it. And at first I'm like, oh, well, Tom Cruise said The Flash was the movie that the world needs right now, so I don't care about directors liking other directors' work. And, I mean, I highly doubt James Cameron and Ridley Scott would watch the movie and then turn to the director, look at him, and be like, that was awful. Can you go and rewrite and change everything? Like, they're not going to be bad about it. But I think it does support the other stuff we're hearing about this movie. The fact that the practical effects are coming more into play than what we've had in the past. I think that's going to add a ton of realism. I think it's going to ground the film more. And I think with this movie, the plot is exactly what it needs to be. An abandoned space station, just a really claustrophobic. They're stuck in this, the space station, and they've fighting off the alien. I think that's all an alien movie needs to be. It doesn't need to span, these massive like planets and all that stuff. I think just having it claustrophobic, making it deeply horror. I think that's all you need. The director, well, I don't consider him to be like some great director. He's in his element here, and that's horror. Evil Dead, good. Don't Breathe, good. I think he can do something really well here. I think you got good actors behind it, and you got kind of a young bunch of actors, and I think those characters being young, I think it just adds a little bit different of an element that we've seen recently with the Alien franchise. So man, I've seen that trailer and I watched it with headphones on. I don't know if you had, but the sound is good. It's so good, and it was scary, and I'm like, okay, this is what I want. I want this to be like deeply terrifying. I don't need some like grand lore building, world building thing about Alien and where it came from. Just scare the hell out of me and make me feel tense and sweat during the film. That's all I need from the Alien movies, honestly, because Aliens, I like it a touch more than Alien, and that movie is just hectic. Like once it just gets going, like after the first half an hour, it's just so insane, and it just doesn't stop until that last moment. I think that movie is just something that keeps you on the edge of your seat, and that's what I want from this film. I'm not ready to say like, oh yeah, I'm so pumped now, I'm so hype, or anything like that, but I am ready to say that I got a little bit of excitement. I'm cautiously optimistic, and I mean, I hope it brings it back, because Alien can be good, and I got a little bit of hope now. Let's just hope I don't get disappointed again. Yeah, because I will say, man, this is the final thing for me, because otherwise I'm going to be like you for the next one. So if this one doesn't get me, then yeah, I don't care what I see. I don't care who loves it or what effects they're doing. I will not have faith in this franchise anymore. This is the last chance from me. Yeah.
Oh shit, Alien better watch out.
Oh, whoa, yeah, my opinion's going to derail the franchise. I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah,